Alright guys, just got back from my ride. I wanted to do a quick video on, how the bike feels overall and 5 things I really like about the bike so far. Just had it for about 3 weeks so far, put about close to 400 miles on it, and wanted to do a quick little video recap of things I like and just an overall feeling about the bike. Number one, it's crazy how light this bike feels. I mean, compared to any of the previous bikes that I had. Might be a combination of obviously the carbon wheels and everything, but it's extremely easy to throw around corners. It just feels so light. Second, it's probably my second favorite thing that I really like about this bike. It's got to be the electronics, the overall package that is traction control, wheelie control, brake engine and all that stuff. It's just an amazing package, and for me at least, it's my first bike with all the electronics being on a bike. All my previous bikes are older generation Ducati, so they really don't come with that stuff. Third thing that I really like about the bike, it's got to be the quick shifter. I mean, it makes things extremely easy to ride. Having the quick shifter up and down, you don't have to let off the gas going up the gears. It makes things very, very smooth. Let's see, fourth thing that I really like about this bike, it's got to be the fact that it makes you feel like a lot better of a rider. It gives you a ton of confidence, and again, that's probably a combination of everything, of how light the bike is, the electronics, and everything put together. It just makes you feel like a lot of a better driver, or it gives you a lot of confidence through the turns, everything like that. At least in my case. And I would say my skill level is nothing special. I'm not a racer or anything like that. Just a regular mid-level rider. But, compared to any of the other bikes, the amount of confidence this bike gives you, it's absolutely ridiculous. And, it's for me at least, it's a brand new experience coming from some of the other bikes. I'll probably do another video later on, kind of comparing this bike to some of the other bikes I'll show you later. Last thing is probably number 5 reason for why I like the bike, and a big reason to why I got it. It's pretty much the look of it. It just looks so mean, the way they designed the bike with the black and red. It's pretty much the reason why I got the bike, and the first reason I first saw the SP, call it SP or SP1 version, when it came out in 2021. I really wanted it, but unfortunately all of them are sold out or pre-ordered. So fast forward a year later, when I heard that there's going to be a SP2, the rumors, went to my local dealership, which is Ducati of Newport Beach. Big thanks to those guys, and acquired about it. They were like, yep, there's rumors there's going to be a second generation coming, SP2, with some slight changes. So I put a deposit on it right away, and about a year or so later, the bike arrived. So I obviously jumped on it right away. So that's the reason why I ended up getting it, was mainly because of the looks, the fact that it had the carbon wheels, which, pretty cool. Makes it, like I said earlier, a lot lighter. Another cool thing is the dry clutch. I opted out to go with the open clutch. It's an option when you get the bike. It actually comes closed, but they also provide you with the tools and then the gear to convert it to the open clutch. So I ended up doing that. What else? I mean, the obvious reasons, the obvious things about this bike that are super nice is the power and the braking. I mean, it's really amazing how far technology has come with the newer bikes. It makes things absolutely so easy to ride. To compare it to previous bikes, I always tell people, man, this thing feels like a bicycle just riding around. It's so light, so easy to throw it around. The amount of confidence that you get from riding it, it's absolutely insane. I can only imagine what this thing will do on the track. I haven't done any track days myself yet. Might be the next level for me, take it into the track and try it out there. I know a lot of people have done so. The tires that the bike comes in are so sticky. That's another thing that obviously gives you a lot of grip and a lot of stability, which is pretty cool. And that pretty much concludes this video. Stay tuned for the next video. Like I said, I'll probably do a side-by-side comparison with this and with one of the older Ducatis, just to, you know, see how they feel riding them back to back. And want to check out something else cool. Ducati duck, and a couple actual ducks just hanging out here. They're fans of the Ducati bikes as well. Say hello, duckies. SP2. So far, haven't done any major modification, or pretty much any modification. The only thing I did is get rid of the mirrors. I think it looks a lot cleaner without the mirrors. Probably gonna end up going with the Rizoma mirrors, the blade mirrors. And the other thing, like I say, opted out for the open clutch and got rid of the long license plate holder that was on the back. I think the bike overall looks a lot more cleaner this way. So for those of you guys that have it, let me know what you have done as far as modification. I'm thinking about an exhaust, haven't decided on what. Exhaust, unfortunately, for this bike are pretty expensive, and it does take quite a bit of time to put it because of the fact that you got to take almost everything, gas tank and everything from the front, if you're doing a full exhaust, that is. So I haven't really decided on what option to go with, but again, it's probably going to be the next, or in my case, only modification. I'm thinking also might end up doing the rear fender in carbon, currently right now in plastic, and possibly, depending on which exhaust, you know, doing a carbon exhaust cover. I know a lot of people are complaining about the V4s, V4S, that they're running hot. Haven't had any issues with that. Like I said, almost 400 miles on the bike. Did about 50 miles today and no issues. Bike runs fine. Don't notice any heat or anything like that. So a lot of fun. Stay tuned for the next video. Thanks, bye.